Doctors in California are prescribing a weekend getaway at a remote cabin with the goal of getting their patients outside and connected to nature.
So this is part of the San Mateo County Park prescription program. Doctors say the cabin can be a therapeutic refuge for their patients struggling with stress or depression, other health issues. Gloria Cowich-Gonzalez is Community Program Specialist with San Mateo County Health, and she is with us now. Thank you for being with us. This sounds fantastic.
It does.
Tell me the origin of this, how you got to, doctors got to, from the diagnosis to, you know what, you need a weekend away.
Right. So it began with a national park prescription program a few years ago, and San Mateo County got to implement it in 2019, and that's what it is, prescribing time outdoors. The providers know that the benefits of being out in nature can help with all the chronic illnesses that a lot of the families in our county clinics have, and prescribing nature 1 hour twice a week is what the doctors order. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, that just sounds fantastic. It's so simple, but I mean, forego the medication if you can, right? And try to first do the outdoors and see how that works. I would imagine demand would be high. How does a patient go from, going to the doctor for depression or what have you to getting this prescription in hand?
Right, Amara. A lot of the patients coming to the county clinics have high levels of stress, anxiety, and headaches, chronic diseases. And when the doctor talks to them about the benefits of spending time outdoors, they begin to take it at heart. And I help to make that clinic to park connection. This cabin experience is an amazing partnership with our post partners, Peninsula Open Space Trust, that have offered this cabin for overnight experience for those families that don't have the opportunity, or sometimes they're not even aware of these experiences. And our doctors believe that this is something that they need, and it would help for not only physical well-being, but also their mental health well-being. And you're right, it has been a very successful and popular program.
Yeah, I mean, this is obviously for some families with lower income, because people who can afford to just take a week away at a cabin, you tell them to go and do it because they can pay for it.
Right.
Are there success stories where they're seeing the reversal of some of these health concerns because people are not just getting a weekend at a cabin, but getting outside more often?
Right. Yes. It's very exciting, all the success stories that we hear from the families who have visited. For many of them, if not most, this is their very first camping overnight experience, and they just love it, and they can't wait to go back. They tell us that it was amazing spending time with their kids away from the cell phones, the electronic gadgets. They take a walk in nature. They cook together. Sometimes they cook a cake, and like one of our families did. They also, spend time as a family, and that's something that they realize that they don't have and they miss. And this is a way for them to connect, to play board games, to play loteria, which is our Mexican bingo game, and just be taking the views, taking the majestic forest that is around this beautiful cabin.
What a fantastic idea, and I'm so glad to hear that so many families are reaping the benefits of just being together and looking at each other eye to eye, putting the electronics away and just connecting, It's great. Gloria, thank you so much for joining us. Just ahead.